Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads and another Cards to the Universe and Everything video. Okay, this is a deck I have been asked to build and I can't believe how good it is. It is the Donatello Ninja deck. There he is, brand new card. Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci and Raphael are going to quad up with Donatello to create this amazing ninja deck. And I cannot believe how good it is. You really need to build this deck and play it. It's a lot of fun and it's absolutely amazing. I was very surprised how good this deck is. Okay, let's have a look at the deck and then we're going to take it into the arena as always and give it a roll. Okay, so there's the deck on the left. Let's go through that for you. Deck goes in the middle there. Anyhow, we are doing a 9 and 9. So we got 9 arts and cultures and 9 science. So obviously we have to go with Vitruvian Man. On the play, if your deck has 9 or more science cards, your arts and cultures cards, wherever they are, gain plus 18 until played and vice versa. So every single one of our cards is going to get 18 extra power. There's quite a few mythics, I think, in this deck. Or is there? No, maybe only one mythic, actually. Archangel, one of my favourite cards, 4 for 44 on the play. 2 random cards in your hand gain plus 25 until played, reveal before scoring. And on the play, a random card in your hand gains plus 30 permanently. And again, reveal before scoring. I love that card because it's so cheap and you get so many points from him. So that is Archangel. Next card out, here he is, the guy himself, Donatello. Like I said, on the play, your Michelangelo, your Leonardo da Vinci and your Raphael cards, wherever they are, gain plus 25 until played. And if your deck contains all 3, give them an additional 25 until played. So you're buffing up those 3 cards by 50 points. It's almost as good as a mythic. In fact, it's probably better than some mythic cards. Donatello, absolutely amazing. So obviously, we have to put in the other guys. So there's Michelangelo. Good card as well, 3 for 34, limited legendary. On the return, your legendary cards, wherever they are, gain plus 10 until played. And on the play, your Sistine Chapel card in hands. Well, we haven't got that in our deck, but that one would gain plus 50 this turn. So that's Michelangelo and his partner in crime. Well, they're not in crime, are they? They're crime fighters. Raphael, there we go. On the draw, your opponent's cards in hand burn 14 until played. And if they have played Michelangelo this game, give it wherever it is minus 30 until played. Interesting card, that one. But that, as I said, this deck is absolutely staggeringly good. Anyhow, I put in a couple of really cool cards that are going to give us some points. Stradivarius, no brainer really in an arts and culture deck when you're doing a 9 and 9. I love this card, 6 for 61. On the play, your cards adjacent to this game plus 38 this turn. So really powerful cards. And if you haven't got that one, do check out the crafting video. It's in the playlist somewhere and you can get yourself a free Stradivarius. And then I've gone with 3 Festive Tradition cards. I've gone with my favourite guy, Hans Trapp. On the play, all cards except the Festive Traditions in both players' hand lose minus 30 this turn. And on the return, this card gains plus 60 permanently. So he's going to become a super powerful card. And then the 2 other Festive Tradition cards, I've gone with Gavel Goat because energy is a little bit tight this week. On the draw, your cards in hand cost -1 until played, and on the return, steal 2 energy from your opponent. And then really to put a bit of pressure and to really annoy our opponent, I've gone with Icelandic Yule Cat. He's cheap to play, 4 for 25. He's only a rare limited, but this week he could be pretty useful and he works really well in this deck. So on the draw, your opponent's cards in hand cost +1 this round. Okay, that is our arts and culture cards. Moving on to our 9 science cards. So obviously the first one has to be consciousness. There we go. Exactly the same as Vitruvian Man. On the draw, if your deck, in fact, one's on the play and one's on the draw. This one's on the draw. If your deck has exactly 9 arts and cultures cards, your science cards, wherever they are, gain 18 until played. And if your deck has exactly 9 science cards, your arts and culture cards, wherever they are, gain 18 until played. So absolutely fantastic. So those 2 cards are going to buff up all of our cards by 18. Fantastic. Then I've gone with the 4th card in that set. Obviously, we had to include him, Leonardo. And this is why I've done a 9 and 9 to make the most out of that Donatello card. I think this is the way to go. Leonardo da Vinci. There we are. One of my favourite cards. He was my favourite card for a long, long time when I first started playing. Great card. On the play, your science cards in hand gain plus 26 until played. And I couldn't build a science deck or a deck with any science cards without my old friend Jet Car. There he is. Everybody should know this card by now. Absolutely phenomenal card. And then because of the energy concerns, simulation theory, your cards cost -3. And if you're winning the round, each of your cards cost another -1 this turn. So that should help with our energy. And then another card that's really growing on me, the Sydney Opera House. Love this card as well. On the play, your cards in hand gain +10 this turn, and your opponent's cards in hand lose -10 this turn. And it's 3 for 12, so it's a dead cheap card. That's why I like him. Or dead cheap card to play. And he works really well in this deck. As does Chrono Photographic Gun. Another one of my all-time favourites. 4 for 39. And on the play, the card opposite loses 100 this turn. And another cool card for the science side of it, the Doppler effect. On the draw, your science cards in hand gain +30 and cost -1 energy for 2 turns. And on the return, your remaining science cards in hand lose -15 permanently. So awesome card, that one. And then another card that's really growing on me, Night of the Living Dead, 1968. Gonna hold this card and use it when I really, really need some big power, because on the start, an opponent's random card in hand loses -30 this turn, which is pretty good. It's a little bit like Iron Maiden, this one. And this card gains +10 until play. So this card actually builds up and builds up. So I actually prefer it, I think, to Iron Maiden. And I think I've got enough energy in this deck to play the last card in the science. It's Siege Tower. On the draw, your cards in hand gain +32 and cost +2 until play. 6 for 54. An epic limited, but definitely a good card. Anyhow, there's that deck code if you want to copy this deck, and I do recommend it. T34DJK. Okay, let's go and show you how awesome this Donatello Ninja deck really is. I love it. I've played it quite a lot already, and I can't stop playing it. It's really good fun, and it's so powerful. Unbelievably powerful, actually. Okay, let's go and play. Let's see if we can find an opponent. So we are searching. There we go, rank 1 dragon, 3 shields. Haven't played that much this week. I got up to rank 1 quite quickly, and then I've been experimenting with a load of decks, and then today I have been playing this Donatello deck. Come on, let's find somebody to play. I think if you do want to build a ninja deck with those 4 cards, I definitely recommend doing a 9 and 9 if you've got Vitruvian Man and Consciousness, because that's going to give you some super power. Let's go back out and back in, see if we can get a game. Check we've got the right deck. Okay, let's see this time if we can get somebody. Is there anything I would swap out of this deck? Good question. Probably not really. I like it too much at the moment. Meme Litu. Hello, Meme Litu. Let's see what we're doing. Looks like he might be playing a space deck. This could be interesting. Well, he's got space cards. That doesn't mean anything, really. No, he's not playing a space deck at all. Okay, here we go. So, there we go. Look at that. Nice start. Icelandic and Handstrap and Archangel. I'm going to keep those 2 ninja cards, as I'm calling those 4 cards. 154. We're going to knock off all those points off him from Handstrap. Ooh, nice start. Oh, interesting. A World Turtle deck. This will be fun. Okay, so we've got a nice little lead at the moment. 84. Handstrap gets his buff nice and early. That's really good. I'm pleased about that. There's the Siege Tower. Keep an eye on our energy. That's, like I said, the one concern. But with simulation theory, look at that. Actually, we can play that pretty cheaply now. Let's do the gavel go, simulation and siege. I'll keep Leonardo for a little while, I think. 195 against his 84. Oh, he's got Handstrap. Oh, and Yeti and Dire Wolf. Oh, this is an interesting deck. Okay, Meme Litu. See how well you can do. What happened there? I'm not sure. Okay, so we are a little bit behind. Well played, Meme. Okay, there's Jet Car, we got Leonardo and Consciousness. I wouldn't mind getting those 3 round. That's going to give us that buff from Leonardo, that buff from Jet Card. Oh, this is going to be tight for Identity Theft. That is a good hit. Well played, Meme. Meme at Litu. Okay, we are 1-0 down. I was telling you how great this deck is. I'm still fairly confident if we can keep our cards in a good order, and they are coming out nicely. Good thing about a 9 and 9 deck is you don't have to worry too much about the order because it's almost perfect when it comes out the first time round. Okay, we've got Stradivarius, Vitruvian Man. Keeps lagging. What is going on? Anyhow. Sure, Vitruvian Man, Chronogun, and Stradivarius in the middle. 2-2-1, plus that 48 on each card. Was he only playing 1 card? No, 2. I might have to move that gun. Is he only playing 2? Don't want to waste that gun. Let's move him. Oh, he's moving 2. Hang on. Shall I put it back? 7 seconds. Oh, he's up to a few tricks here. I should have left them and not moved them around. Grim Reaper, nice deck. 2-2-1, minus 50 on Michelangelo. That's not nice. We are now back in the lead. Or back in the lead. Yep, back in the lead. In the lead. Turn 2. So now we have got Donatello. That's the guy I was waiting for. It keeps lagging every time the start of the turn. Interesting. Okay, what should we do here? Doppler effect, maybe. What should we do? Michelangelo, Donatello, and Sydney. 258. Ooh, that camel. Lots of people play that camel. I'm not convinced about that. But anyhow, it can be useful. I think it's pretty even still. We are just 37 points in front still. So can we, oh, look at that. There is Hans, Icelandic Yule. That's going to be nice. And that Night of the Living Dead just chipping away at his cards. And Raphael is setting his cards on fire. It's great. I'm liking this. I think, let's go for it. 390. Come on, we need to win this. Oh, this is going to be close, but we are okay. I wanted to keep Icelandic hands. I wanted to keep them and hope that I won that round, which we did. That's really good. Okay, so you can see this deck is pretty useful. I mean, we've got some really good cards in here. But those 4 ninja cards, they do hold their own. They're definitely worth having in this deck. Definitely. So we got 3 festive cards now. Where's this Hands Trap? It's one of those 2 cards, isn't it? Wonder if it's that one. No, Hemmedale. Okay. We've got a massive lead now, and I'm guessing he's going to come out with Hands Trap next. Oh, look at that lag. He's going to come out with Hands Trap. Gavel go. Oh, nice buff. 299. So, all these science cards now. We've got Leonardo, Jet Car. I think he's going to take off 90 points from our score, though, isn't he? Let's pretend we've got a Festive Tradition card. I'm not sure he'll fall for it. I don't think he'll really care, actually. Leonardo, we're going to keep Jet Car for that, yeah. Oh, look at that. Ballet and Identity there. That's a good score as well. He's getting 40 off us from that deck. From the Identity. Okay, so we've still got a nice lead. Can we win this next turn? I hope so. So we got Jet Car, my old friend. Oh, and Stradivarius as well. Oh, this is interesting. I'm thinking Vitruvian, Consciousness, and maybe Stradivarius or Jet Car. What do you reckon? What do you think? Jet Car, 372 on the 147. I want to make sure we win the round. It might be overkill, but he's got the potential to get a massive score. And there he has got a big score. Nice one. Meme Litu. Good deck you've got there. I do like it. But we are holding our own. That is now 2-1 to Donatello. Well done, Donatello. Okay, can we finish him off? I'm thinking we might have a problem on this round. He's got some big cards. So in the back of my mind, I'm now thinking we need to get into turn 5 or round 5. So let's try and get Donatello. It's not the best card to put at the beginning, is it? But not much choice, really. he will come out in the last turn if we get to round 5. 225 plus that buff from Stradivarius. What are you doing, Meme Litu? Are you going to play a card? Or is it just frozen? No. No. 1, 2, 3 cards. Oh, there we go. 301. Oh, he's got that new Aesop card. That's great. I was going to build an Aesop deck. In fact, I'm going to do that later on. Okay, so we are up to 4 points in the lead. I'm still not convinced I can win this round. 5 science cards. A flush. I'm all in. I am all in with my science flush. Oh, I'm not actually. I'm going to keep back my 2 best cards. I'm not convinced here. Yeah, 100 off Yeti. Camel's going to give him 55. And that buff from Yeti, 378. Still quite close. We could potentially go for it here, but I'm not convinced that's the right thing to do. Oh, now we've got a dilemma. So, guys, do we go and try and win it? We're 65 behind. We've got some big points in our hand. Or do we just do this? Or this. 304. And keep Hands of the Night of the Living Dead are the best 2 to keep. I'm going to keep them and go for the big win. I'm interested to see how high his cards are going to be. We've got a nice deck. I'm liking it. 2-5-1 against... We're going to lose this one. Only just... You know what? If we'd played Hands Trap, we would have won that game. Never mind. Okay, we are on to the final round. I played that hand quite badly because I was a little bit scared that he had a massive hand and I wanted to keep some good cards for the final round. But anyhow, I think we've got some massive cards here. Look at this. 519 plus that Hands Trap. Let's go with Siege Tower. No, 442. Oh, we hit 2 and he's only going to hit 1 of ours and 2 of his. That worked out well. Hands versus Hands. We won that one. Sorry about that, Mimi Litu. Okay, I'll pull back Leonardo because I'm expecting to get all those science cards back if I've calculated this properly. But now thinking about it, I don't think I am. Let's see, let's hope I get one. Oh, Jet Car, that's nice. Leonardo, Jet Car, and the Living Dead. Ooh, come on, we are 61 in the lead. Come on, Donatello Ninjas. Look at that. Vitruvian Man. I'm going to keep that Night of the Living Dead for the last turn. 387 plus that buff and the 61. He needs a massive score. He needs a massive score. What's he going to get? Have a look. Go on, push end turn. And it's frozen. Is it freezing? 372. Yeah, it keeps freezing. I don't know if anybody else is having problems with it freezing. I've noticed that a few times this weekend. Okay, we are in a very good position. 236. We've got Night of the Living Dead. Archangel, probably not going to be much use. Stradivarius, Donatello, and Consciousness. Let's wait for this buff. Oh, come on, don't disconnect. Okay, here we go. So, we just play down our 3 highest cards. Stradivarius, obviously, in the middle. Archangel, Stradivarius, and... Donatello. Oh no, we have to go with that one. 418. Think we should be okay. Oh, lucky we had that 236 lead. I think that is game over. Nice finish, Mimi. Or Mimi. Or Meme. A little good game. Anyhow, guys, that is my Donatello Ninja deck. I do really like it. I think it's great. Like I said, I played it quite a lot and it is winning loads and loads of games. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Do check out some of our other videos. Do try and make some Stradivarius cards if you haven't got that one. And in the meantime, enjoy Q and we will see you all soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.